السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، الحمد لله الذي أحيانا بعدما أماتنا وإليه النشور. So first, let me pray for the people of California who affected with the tragedy, who suffer from fire. And at the same time, may Allah SWT ease them and remove the difficulties they're facing. But at the same time, I mentioned all of that when something happens, we have to go back to Quran to reflect, to do tadabbur and what lesson we can learn. Allah SWT said in the Quran, وَمَا يَعْلَمُ جُنُودَ رَبِّكَ إِلَّا هُ. No one know Allah's soldiers except Him. وَلِلَّهِ جُنُودُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And belong to Allah, the soldiers of the heaven and the earth. So all of Allah's creation, sometimes Allah can make to become His soldiers. Like the angels, Jibril just used one wing, right, to destroy the people of Lut, sometimes just screaming, right? Even a small insect, the spider, the pigeons, they become Allah's soldier to protect Muhammad SAW in the cave, right? So the water, the fires, and also the wind can become Allah's soldiers. And as we know that the reason the fire become wild and spread very fast because of the wind. And very interesting, in the Quran, Allah talk a lot about the winds and the function of the wind. And there's two words for wind in Arabic, ar-riyah and ar-rih. Mostly when Allah said riyah, it means positive, good wind. But it's a rihun asif, it's a negative, right? So a lesson we learn, number one, is to show the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because the wind is Allah's creation that to benefit you. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَاللَّهُ الَّذِي أَرْسَلَ الرِّيَاحَ فَتُثِيرُ سَحَابًا فَسُقْنَاهُ إِلَى بَلَدٍ مَيِّتٍ فَأَحْيَيْنَا بِالْأَرْضِ بَعْدَ مَوْتِهَا كَذَلِكَ النُّشُورُ. He is Allah who sent down the wind and then steers, forming the clouds, and then then put it into the dead land and become alive again. Right? Also, the wind can be rahmah, can be adab. The wind can be mercy, and also is punishment. Because the rain, one of the functions of the rain is helping the ship, the airplane, to cut the distance in short time. Without them, it's difficult for them. And also to bring the water. The rain is by the wind. He said, وَأَرْسَلْنَا الرِّيَاحَ لَوَاقِيَ فَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَأَسْقَيْنَاكُمُوهُ وَمَا أَنْتُمْ لَهُ بِخَازِنِينَ. And we send fertilizer, wind, and we send down the water and to give you drink, right? The wind is also became rahmah for the Muslim in the battle of Khandaq. Allah described when He said, when you was under the siege, the enemy from the top, from the bottom, from right and left. So Allah SWT said, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ إِذْ جَاءَتْكُمْ جُنُودٌ فَأَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ رِيحًا وَجُنُودًا لَمْ تَرَوْهَا وَكَانَ اللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرًا. Oh, you believe, remember Allah's blessing to you. When soldiers, they come and they attack you from all angles, And then we send to you a wind, and soldier you didn't see them. Right? The victory, the battle of Khandaq is by the wind. Right? But sometimes the wind is become a punishment. Allah SWT said about the people of Ad, people of Hud, فَلَمَّا رَأَوْهُ عَارِضًا مُسْتَقْبِلَ أَوْدِيَتِهِمْ قَالُوا هَذَا عَارِضٌ مُمْطِرُنَا بَلْ هُوَ مَا اسْتَعْجَلْتُمْ بِهِ رِيحٌ فِيهَا عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. So when the people of Ad, they saw the cloud, they are happy. Right? The cloud, they're approaching their valleys. They said, oh, this cloud will bring water. You know, one day Rasulullah, when he saw a cloud, he ran. He went inside the house and making dua. And Aisha said, Rasulullah used to be happy. The cloud will bring rain. I said, no. People of Ad, they thought there'd be water, right? But what happened? بَلْ هُوَ مَا اسْتَعْجَلْتُمْ بِهِ رِيحٌ فِيهَا عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. I said, no. This is what you are impatient. Right? فَأْتِنَا بِمَا تَعِدُنَا. People always said, hey, Hud, you talk too much. Bring the punishment. This is the punishment Allah SWT give to them. Wind also is like a messenger to invite us to believe in Qadar and Qadar. Because the wind, as I mentioned, one of Allah's soldiers. Right? No wind blow unless by Allah's command. Inna Allah yumsiku as-samawati wal ardu an tazula wa la in zalata in amsakahuma min ahadin min ba'di innahu kana haliman ghafura. Allah, the one who controls the heaven and the earth, right? Allah SWT keep them from falling down. But if it's falling down, no one can keep it, hold it, except Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Yeah. So it means how strong the government, how technology that you have, if Allah give command to the wind, no one can stop it. Yeah. This is to believe that everything happens by Allah will. Right? وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Right? Your will not happen except by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the last one, it said the wind is da'wah, is invitation to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is able to stop any aggression. Right? To stop any oppression. As we know that this, our brothers in Gaza, they are suffering, right? And the tyrant is continue, right? And the world just watching, right? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one in control. We have always to have good thought about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? As I mentioned many times, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not punish immediately until they are happy, until there is no power, can defeat us. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. And the last one also, this is to teach us that when something happens, like the wind, all this, make dua. Rasulullah used to make dua, Allahumma hawalayna wa la alayna. Oh Allah, let the rain fall around us and not against us. Right? So in conclusion, the wind, the fire, the nature is one of Allah's soldiers. Something become rahmah, something become adab, mercy or punishment. Number two, the oppressor, the tyrant, right? How long they are in power, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who will ruin them, inshallah. And the last one, always make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and make ease to people who are suffering, inshallah.